Hello everybody, this is Dizkord85 and I'm here today showcasing the third of 4 of May's PS Plus freebies. Laser Disco Defenders, a bullet hell twin stick shooter with all the funk of the 70s thrown in. This was at the bottom of my list, not going to lie. I was quite tempted with Tales of the Borderlands, you know, lovely, already owned it though, but you know, it's beside the point. We had the little gem last time, Typewriter, love that game. If you haven't seen the video, go back and watch it and then play the game. Or get the game and play it and then watch it back. Either way, watch the video, play the game, it's all good. And Alienation, which I've completely forgotten about, but I've put hours into. I've had some good fun of that, playing with a couple of the home counties crew, so that's all good. Let's jump in and see what this one's like. Alright, let's see how we go. We'll jump straight into it. Here we go. So, twin stick shooter, sort of bullet hell mechanics. The unique point of this is your bullets never stop. So, if you've got really poor accuracy, like me, basically, and you miss targets, you end up with an awful lot of your own bullets bouncing around. So you have to sort of take your time with it, because especially at later levels you can end up with loads of your beams bouncing all over the shop and causing a right freaking nightmare for yourself. Now, your health doesn't regenerate, so I've got my health up in the top left hand corner there. I've got 5 hits. That is it. It is game over then. Now obviously, enemy beams also, there we go, that just ran into that one then, also don't regenerate. And the point of each level is you have to kill all the enemies. Now you can see the timeline, it looks like there's about 20 levels, something like that. I couldn't tell you exactly because I haven't got that far yet. My best so far I think is level 6. But it doesn't seem impossible to get further. It seems like the sort of thing where you can practice and you will actually improve, which, especially in this sort of genre, which I'm not the best at, is something. It's definitely not the sort of game that I would go out, rush out and buy straight away. And the controls, the shooting controls are tight. Right, there's no complaints about the shooting controls. There's absolutely zero aim assist, so I miss a lot of very narrow shots. The actual movement controls are a little bit floaty. I mean, up, down, left, right, obviously gravity. So every time you go up, you're fighting against gravity. Down, you're fine. But the floatiness, when you need such precision, avoiding these laser beams and that sort of thing, it can be a bit of a nightmare. And there we go, little power-ups. There's a slow-mo power-up. You can see it up in the top right-hand corner. That was a close one. I can press X to activate slow motion to help me avoid all the shizzle that's going on. But yeah, I think there is actually potential for this. I saw a little bit of this right at the start when the PS Plus games were first announced. My very first impression was, no, does not look like my sort of thing. I will do a quick video and leave it. And I don't know, it's not bad. It's actually growing on me. This is one of those, I like to refer to them casually sometimes with my mates as genital warp games. You get it at the start, you really don't want it, but you know what, it grows on you. That's the first time I've met one of those shield enemies, so I didn't know if it was a blow up his shield or shoot him in the back. Clearly, shoot him in the back. So there we go, we're up to level 7 now, so this is about as far as I've managed to get so far. This is not going to go well unless I can get something like that through. Create an opening. Okay, so I've actually got to go up and physically touch those. quick scout around here. It's all randomly generated, the levels, and I thought at the start, first playthrough, I thought, oh, you know, I'm sure I can work this out, but I don't know where I'm flying. It's because it is all randomly generated, and oh my goodness me. Now these slow moving blobs are a pain in the arse, but you can shoot them. There we go. That's another level down. We've only been hit once so far, so we're making good progress. And there is, of course, a very unique art style. It's nice. It's quite clean, really. It's not gone full retro. It hasn't gone all 8-bit on us. But it is... Oh, here we go. The Dark Light Vortex power-up. Create a vortex that sucks out laser beams. That sounds like a plan. That's a new circle button. What were we saying? Aesthetics. Yeah, it looks quite tidy. Looks like a very nicely done sort of 16-bit style graphic. So not all the way pixel retro, but nice backgrounds. Oh, missed that. Oh, it's all getting a bit much now. There we go, got him. Trigger this. So as you can see with these, I have to get in close for them to trigger their beam, which drops their shield, which lets me shoot them. There's so many beams flying about. It's getting a bit silly. It's all getting a bit manic now. Dodge them. Is there anything else in this room? No, we've killed that. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's not going well. That was 2 hits I should have dodged. Oh, I've got to go back through this corridor. Phew, there we go. Sound-wise, as you can hear, you've got some calm, funky disco tracks. Strange that, with disco in the name. There is also a character select. This is the slowest chap with the most health. There are 4 characters and 4 stages of health and speed, and guess what? Each one of them is slightly different. So the next character along, this character has 4 points in health, none in speed. Imagine that. And they get progressively faster and less health on a pretty even scale. So you have someone starts with 3 health points, but he's a little bit faster. And then you have someone that starts on 2 health points, and that's even faster. And 1 health point and even faster. Some people may also consider them to be difficulty levels, which is another way to look at it, to be perfectly honest. Get out of the way, laser beams. I'm just going to wait down here. There we go. Because the faster characters could definitely be useful. But that... Ow. Pig dog. Oh, look at that. And we did. Probably should have used one of my specials there. Okay. This is the other thing. Oh, we've got the chrome suit. So, you have missions. We completed all 3 of our missions that time. This time we've got 8 turrets. Survived 3 caves without getting hit. 5 caves without getting hit. Instant play again. So you go in, you jump in, you're straight back into the action. In between, you can change your outfit. So you do feel like you're unlocking a little bit. So I've got a choice of long, precise lasers or many small lasers, pew, pew, pew. I think that's the way to try, just because it's what we've unlocked. So here we go. Let's see what our many small lasers, pew, pew, pew looks like. There's definitely a pew, pew, pew. Yeah, they're nice. However, I don't think this is the right sort of game for a pew 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 when all the lasers survive and bounce around. Now the eagle-eyed viewers of you out there may notice that I said you start with 4 health as this character and I start with 5. One of the items I got is a medallion. It gives me another hit point. Simple as that. It's nothing easy mode or anything like that. It is purely because of gear. I had a few little games of this before we started recording, just so I could get an idea and not be a complete embarrassment to the gaming race. Oh, got another new power up. What have we got here? When activated, all shots you fire will be removed when the timer runs out. Okay. Maybe. Ow. It does feel that every time you get hit, almost every time you get hit, because it's randomly generated as well, you think, I know I can do better. I know I could get out of that. So it is definitely skill based, without a shadow of a doubt. But it doesn't seem like an insurmountable one. Not with this character anyway. I mean, you know, I haven't completed it yet. I'm not going to complete it straight away. But it does feel like a game where if I put my mind to it, I reckon I could complete this. Now, because you all know I like trophies, I had a quick look through the trophy lists. This, I don't think, is a game in my ability range to get 100% trophies on. There's no platinum, same as Typewriter that we played previously, but there is some rather tricky looking trophies to get the old hallowed 100%. The main ones are, you've got an endless mode. I haven't unlocked endless mode yet, you've got to complete the game first. But you've also got to complete the game with all 4 characters. Now, going by my previous statement that really the characters are like difficulty levels, that includes beating the game with a character that can only be hit once before dying. Now, to me, that doesn't sound like fun. When activated, aiming creates a static beam that slices through your foes. Okay. Really should have a go with the power-ups. I've got all 4 of them now. Yeah, this is what I meant by probably having the other laser would be a better idea for the most part. I'm assuming if you're better at dodging than you are at shooting, this is a good laser. For people that are no good at both, I don't know. There we go. This is one of those games where you end up concentrating so much you all of a sudden realise your tongue's hanging out your mouth like a dehydrated dog. And you've got that weird look of concentration on your face. But it is very satisfying to complete a level. Pew pew pew. The music's... It's not my style of music, but it's inoffensive. You know, I'm not a big disco fan. But it fits the game. Ow, that was a really stupid one. It suits the game, it definitely does. I like the graphics, I'm very impressed with the graphic style for the game. Ow, 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 ow. Right. Let's try out my laser sword. Laser sword was alright. I thought I was activating slow-mo to be honest, but we did it. That's another level down. Let's see if we can get into the 3rd world. No, I don't mean like India or anything like that. I mean the 3rd set of levels. That was... I was concentrating too much and that was rubbish. Still, we got 2 more missions down. We've got shades now. Oh, it doubles the points you get. Is it in a slot? No, see, I'd much rather have the protect me from extra hit. Right, so here are the different characters. We've got Mr. Baker, 4 and 1. Tommy, 3 and 2. 2 and 3. 1 and 4. just for funsies, let's try this one quickly. Ah, so the unlocks aren't per character, they are. Oh wow, that is a very nippy character. Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said she was a lot faster. This is like playing a whole different game all of a sudden. She is that fast. Well, not necessarily a different game, but a different game mode. Now, the curious thing is, I haven't been hit. I've still only got one heart, even though I've got the shades that give me an extra hit. Not the shades, the medallion. So, pass on that one. That just hit me though. Something hit me and it didn't take the heart off, so it might just be... Oh, there we go. Look, we're out. We did. That didn't last long. Yeah, you've got to complete the game with this character. Right. So as well as that, if we go back to the main menu, you can see there is an endless mode. It is not available yet. I would assume we've got a complete story mode. You've got your 4 characters, Mr. Baker, Tommy, Donna and Liz. And your various outfits, which yes, they do change the look of your character, so that's not too bad. Well, all in all, it's a lot better than I was expecting. That's saying something for this game. There we have it, boys and girls. A little bit of fun actually, not too bad. Not something I'm going to carry on with, I won't lie. Still not my cup of tea, not my bag. But a pretty solid game, and one that they shouldn't be ashamed about having as a PS Plus games. There have been some real stinkers last month, good example for that. Look at those videos. But not a bad egg. Give it 2.5 stars out of 5, something like that. It's a lot better than I thought when I first saw it. When this first appeared on the list, I thought, what the fucking hell have we got here? This is a 1-starer if ever there was one. But no, you know what, we've got decent graphics, decent sound, decent controls-ish, and randomly generated. It's got replay, it's got some real replay in there. It's going to take me far too long to play through it. I'm not a big twin-stick shooter style, this sort of style twin-stick shooter. And yeah, it's an alright game. No one should be ashamed if they like it, just not for me. Still, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you have tried the game, liked the game, loved the game, hated the game, had a crazy affair with the game you don't want your wife to know, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow.